Alright. I am back. I didn't do a stream yesterday because I really just didn't feel like it. I was thinking of like streaming and I was just so tired. The entire day I just felt like ass. So I decided to just not do anything yesterday. But yeah, originally the plan was to yesterday do the last GT2 stream and today switch to F1 Manager 22, but since I didn't do anything yesterday, I'm gonna finish off, round off my GT2 part of the, or like the classic games part of the 2 weeks of streaming now. Today, and then tomorrow, I'm then gonna move on to F1 Manager, which is hilariously enough is this at the same time as the Hungarian Grand Prix weekend kicks off also on Friday. So hello Violet, I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah, I'm watching a movie apparently. What could be more important than this? You good right now? Alright. I should probably have watched the VOD because I don't not remember where we left off. Barely have a Clio. Sell. And the Toms. Yeah, this one was the really good car, right? Yeah, 226. Alright. Oh, he did win the Laguna Seca race. Alright. I'm gonna see how far, if I can complete like the most of these national races. I wonder if you get something if you complete all of them. I have no idea. No idea. Oh, this thing is not full screen. Do that. There we go. This is one of those cringy horror movies with cheap musical strings. Why are you watching if you think it's bad, if it's cringy? I could not watch anything that I think is genuinely cringy. Or at least not anymore. There was a time when I would have. What is it? Like, what movie is it? To make fun of it with friends? Yeah, alright. Well, that I do understand, but... Insidious, okay. I have heard of that movie, but I haven't seen it. And I really don't think that this was a good design choice to just be able to drive whatever car in these national championships. But I guess they just didn't think of it. At least not until GT4. The GT4 you actually like. Then again, maybe there wasn't enough car manufacturers. What was from Peugeot was at least from France, so that's in the game. I don't know. Maybe it's just 2 races. Maybe there would have been enough cars. Yeah, there's no excuse. In GT4 at least there's more manufacturers, so maybe they thought that it was only then they had enough to justify it being a restriction. It's also a bit weird that like the tracks that is signified as the French track is Tahiti Road. Not any of the, well, I guess there aren't any other French tracks in the game, but like they couldn't have included one if they intended to do like a French championship. I'd even make a, yeah, interesting choice. Tahiti was the most French they could have gone. Like even if they would have made another fictional track, they didn't like make something that would have mimicked like Magnicure or something. Yeah, that was just isn't that much higher. I wonder should I just try the next one immediately? Maybe I should. I'm gonna try the next one immediately. I can just push out this one. Yeah, there are some sportier cars in this one. Ooh, I don't know. This feels like the early Rome races. Oh man. Get outmaneuvered. Oh, they've got higher top speeds. I can just hear them accelerating behind me. Again, I find myself turning with the car. I had a much better lap time this time than the last race. Oh, can't take that corner much better than that. This is the corner where they're gonna come really fast. For some reason, they always speed up at the end. Yeah, okay, cool. Ah, no, get out of there. I want the inside. I need the inside. Alright, well, okay, I guess I won. Nice. And this car's a rocket ship. Just because the handling is so good. You can win like so much faster cars. No new car, even though I completed the French Championship. Thanks. Thanks, Violet. Maybe I shouldn't have sold the Clio. Now that I start thinking about it, they probably would have been if I would have kept it. It's possible that Renault has a Clio championship. It's IB to get into the Continental ones. $394. That's a lot. Yeah, it weighs just 999 kilos. That weighs less than a Clio. That's not much. I almost feel like it would go faster if you put on weight. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this one. Now I need to keep this around. This lady's so much better. And there was no Super Championship, so 37,000. Maybe I should start checking around for like the make championships, because you can get some really good cars out of those. Wait, there's a race car racing style. Interesting. Like, the money is shit, but it's possible that I could get a car out of it. How much for Focus? $23,000 or $27,000. With a 2-liter Z-Tech. Oh man, they're not very powerful. Yes, focus, there's pizza on your Focus. And the car doesn't weigh like anything. 875. What other Americans? Chevrolet? Corvette. 7,000. Well, you can just buy a Stingray. Why is this? Alright. Oh, but they're really expensive. The 82 Stingray is the only one I can afford. Oh, that's really heavy. Like, those are supposed to be really small, those cars. Interesting. ZR1. It's 50,000. Then it leaps and bounds beyond everything anything I've encountered so far. Probably why it's so expensive. Did Peugeot have any events? Because I was thinking about the 206. Oh, I thought it has for the 106. There's two different 106s. The rally one and the S16. It's not terrible, because it's 120, but it only weighs 960 kilos. Is it worth paying, though, 23,000 for it if the event gives me 5,000? That's just simply in the hope that it gives me a car. Otherwise it's just a waste of money. It's just a 206 rally car, that's a special one. Because I would have to buy, in the case that it doesn't give me a car, I'd have to buy something that is actually worth it to keep. And that requires like more thinking. Oh, it's 500. It's just these. Oh, they're so weak. Nope. Now I'm really thinking I made a mistake by selling that Clio. Clio Sport only. Okay, well, it wouldn't have had an event anyway. It's only for this one. That would also be a good car to have, but it's too expensive. I wish there was a way to just compare these cars with each other, like put them side by side. There's too many numbers for my brain. But are they all the equal power? Really? They're all 276. Are they just as heavy as well? Because that's just ridiculous. 1270. 1240. Okay, this is just this is a little bit lighter and cheaper. That's a wagon. That's the same. The 98 and the 99 version are the same. That one's actually the best one by far. Because I could enter the 4-wheel drive race into this one. That's also a gamble because I don't know I do not know how well they pay and what they give me. Well, I know what they pay, but I don't know, because they will probably give me a car. They all give me a car. So the question is, it has to give me a four-wheel drive car if I win a four-wheel drive event, because the other events have done the same so far. That's a lot of horsepower. That Subaru is not going to cut that. $443. Because I really don't want to grind. Like, I could grind, but I don't want to. Maybe this goes down. 98. Maybe I should just buy the car then. Because what was that? That was single. That was double. 59, yeah. Okay, I got the car. Now to bring it up to 98, but no higher than that. Now that gives me 1 horsepower. Three. Nothing. So does that mean you can put a turbo in this thing? Yes, but that immediately brings it over 98. Man, you could really get some strength out of this. Is the max. Fully air cleaner, so let's do that. Damn it. Right, because it's an FF. Yeah, of course. Gives me 1 horsepower. Ugh. Didn't think it was going to be this stingy. Sports tires. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Oh dear. Oh, it's like driving a scooter. Okay. maneuvers, well, gives me a chance. Really makes me wonder if I should just put the turbo in and just focus on the first race with the higher maximums. Maybe I should, or then I should like try to get the power band down to be smaller, because that's also a thing where like it goes all the way up to 6,500 revs. Okay. No, I lost too much time on that corner. Chew. Alright. Thank you, Yola. Yeah, measly 2,000 credits back from all the tens of thousands that I spent on this car. Oh boy. Calculated risk, but boy am I bad at math. Oh boy. So the turbine kit would push me to 118, which is of course way too much. The gearbox. This is particularly recommended in naturally aspirated engines. Oh. It's ideal for hard-tuned cars with narrow power bands, but doesn't have that. I'm just gonna go with the closed gearbox, see if it helps anything. I guess I should. Eat the back seats. I'm gonna try that one more time. And then if that really doesn't work out, then I'm gonna move to the cock up. And see if the cock up goes inhibitor. At least I know the opposition is there. That should be like cars with not that many upgrades. Feels like it's more highly tuned this time, at least. Turns much faster. Probably with that's probably the weight reductions. I guess that helped. It did help. Considering last time it was 5th when I crossed the lap. Crossed the start finish line for the 2nd lap. Oh man, really? Whoa. Now it's the chase again. Come on, man. This time I should have the handling. That's more like it. That's more like it. Hey! Hopefully it's something worthwhile. Probably not. Yeah, the winning theme song is very, very good. Good because you want to hear it. Daimyo A spec, probably not. Excellent. 99. Oh, it's one horsepower too many. Oh man. It's really light. That one would have been really good to race in that cup, but it's 1 horsepower too many, probably by design. That's probably also why it is 98 horsepower, so you can take the Daimyo back too. I can probably use the Daimyo to race in the first one there. Steam. I'm gonna try the Tahiti one too, but now that that one worked so well. Thought I heard. Yeah, my Steam just played. It actually didn't go out of full screen this time, good. Good, good. What is that? It has to be Japanese because the K cars are all Japanese. Or is that a Suzuki? Maybe? Whatever it is, they're really fast. No way is that an actual, one of the daimios that I just got? Oh, this is just like racing a lawnmowers. The car really does have, or at least the weight reduction gave it some really nice nimbleness. It's really about the same thing that's like the 111, the T111 car that I had. It's the same thing about that it's the nimbleness that really makes it good. Hello, fighter. No, I don't. I just I took the BA and IC ones because I need to progress. This is the K car cup. The K car, which the Ford car absolutely is not. But I will abide by the rules as the game sets them. Fuck. That is absolutely no. That has to be a daimyo. Oh. The daimyo's last. This should be possible to win. I don't think they have the acceleration to catch me into the last corners. Hello, Solar. Big fan. I did win. Yes, yes. the reason why that was such a big victory to win is because I am like 50 horsepower underneath the fucking the limit. The only reason I won is because the car is just like driving a rat. You can get everywhere with it. Yeah, but as I said at the start of the stream, is that this will be the last day that I stream GT2, and tomorrow, if I stream tomorrow, otherwise Saturday, I will switch over to F1 Manager 22, and we'll then stream that up until the release of F1 Manager 23, which is on the 27th of July for the deluxe edition, which I do have. Oh, wait, what? The CRX Pro too. 164, 155. So now I have collected all three of those CRXs. I have the 1, 2, and the 3. Hello, Snuckle. There are no Volvos in this game. Otherwise, I would probably have one. The Volvo didn't join Gran Turismo until the 4th one. $190, $150. It's still like the 2 and CRX1 is still better than the 2 and the 3. Considering that they don't have a CRX. I don't think there was a CRX Cup that Honda had. No, there was no cup. Then there is no reason for me to keep those. The 2 and the 3 can just as well go. It's way too heavy anyway. Like this one is just 1,000 kilos, but when you compare, this one is even lighter. Yeah, there's no reason for me to keep this around. Now, the question is, do I have any chance to drive the last, oh well, rather, oh hello, the controller disconnected. Oh, are we doing this now? Okay, give me a sec. Give me a second. It's doing that where it like doesn't want to accept that I actually have a controller. It has done that before. Really now? Wait a minute, what is it doing? Why is it not recognizing it at all now? It's not impossible that the game just decided to just... Or that my computer decided to throw the controller into another... Like it recognized this as a second or third controller. Which would have been annoying. Oh, it did. Oh my god, really? Yeah, wow, okay. I'm gonna have to set this up again. Why did it do that? Thank you, Snucko, by the way, for following. There we go. Interesting. All of a sudden it just started recognizing it as SDL1 instead of SDL0. Live troubleshooting. The best part of streams. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Considering this is Rome short, I can probably win just by being ahead of them when they try to dive bomb me into the corners, but... Why are their acceleration is really slow for this being at like 100 and... What was it, 140 something horsepower? So I am technically... Because this is like 70 or something, I'm half under the limit. Now they should probably dive bomb me into the corner. Yep, gotta get ahead of them. They got it. This one's just gonna be the racing lines. This is all about the racing lines in this one. Considering we have pretty much equal acceleration and equal top speeds. Let's see. Oh, interesting. I was expecting them to just blast past me because I had such a terrible line there. Huh. Nice. Alright. I wonder why that limit was so high then. Was it just so you can enter with a really like a tank with a big engine? That was much easier than I expected it to be. Considering that was the free one, I should be getting an absolute tractor for that. Let's see. I'm rather curious about how bad this car will be. A Mugen Beat. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this one. Yeah. This one's like, it doesn't weigh anything. It's just 760 kilos, and it's an MR, so you can technically enter it into the MRs. But it's 61 horsepower. It's really small, but it barely has an engine. So you could enter it into the mid-ship one. But considering the name of the first race is an IC license rated 345 horsepower race around the Grand Valley West course, I don't think I'm gonna enter it with a Mugen Beat. Instead, I'm gonna enter the Car Cup. That was not the right one. Let's see what the Car Cup brings. The Car Challenge. That's just 3,000 buckaroonies, but I wonder. I completely forgot that it had a different jingle at the start. I do envy to be ever so slightly faster than them when I stick it on the asphalt. Oh, wait a minute, this is in reverse. I didn't remember you could drive the tracks in reverse. It's always fun in video games to see, like, you drive like insignificant shit like this and there's always like a full crowd of people watching. I can promise you, nobody would show up to watch this. Maybe like someone who has a big interest in Ford cars. Like, maybe, well, I guess maybe if it was like an intermission between like actual races, there would be someone who wouldn't be like getting a hot dog and a beer at this time, but like, really now. This race took so long I had to restart the song. Wow. Right now, please give me a car for this. Otherwise, I'm gonna be sad. Oh, wow. Boy, am I glad I didn't just buy that for the cup that I was planning on doing. Boy, that would have been annoying. Do I have any reason to keep these now then? I have to check if Mazda has a Daimyo cup. If I went to the right place, that is. I highly doubt it. They do. Then I could technically do that one too. Gotta check if Honda has one for the Beat too. No, so that one I'm gonna eat. I remember when I played this for the first time in the 2000s, we got that one, the Beat one, but that was like, it was red then. It's burned into my mind because I remember like I was just looking at it like, what the fuck would I ever drive with that? It's so shit. This one's still the best one, this Tom's T111. I don't remember if we checked if it was possible to put a turbo in it. His music kind of drives me insane. Like, why? Because it keeps changing? Because if it, yeah, it does keep changing constantly when I jump between the menus. Yeah, it was not possible to put a turbo in it. Oh, what did I? Oh, I had the stage 2 in it already. Man, it's so expensive to do engine balancing. It's not worth it. Yeah, because that trial mountain race is gonna be like insane with this car, because it's like I'm 150 horsepower underneath the limit. This one I can do. Well, she didn't even answer me. Just this is fast. When you come from the car to this one. just like the mechanical grip is not enough when you go that fast. It doesn't feel right, the fact that I can just take this course at this rate. And because I have this song on my playlist, my actual Spotify playlist, like the lyrics of this song just keep playing in my head every time I hear it in the game. I have to fight myself to not just sing along. There we go. Another one down. This one should also give me a car. Yep, it gives me a car. It's a spoiler because you can see it there when it says like you either have the option to go next or replay. If you only have the option to go next, then you're gonna get a car. For some reason, if you get the car, you can't watch the replay. I have no idea why that is. Or re-watch the replay. Yeah, it is spoily. Dumb interface design. Like, this is not interface design that's done. The interface is fine, but like the way they've programmed it, there must have been some kind of bug with that, so they had to remove it probably because it's a PlayStation 1 game. They couldn't patch games at the time. Well, they would patch games if they went into the Platinum release, but I guess that wasn't important enough to patch it. Yes, what did I get? What did I get? What did I get? Christmas morning. MX-5. $141. If I can smack a turbo on this thing, it could be good enough to do the... No, wait, no, it's FR, not MR. So it's front... I don't remember what I had left of those. That was the second and third ones, which are... Oof. No, that one it will not cut it. That will not cut it, I'm afraid. I don't think it's better than the Still 80. 276, 1170. 141, no, it's not better. Goodbye. Oh, you can actually have no cars like that, I didn't know that. I guess I'll just select this one then. 44,000. Maybe it's time to go get an MR. Either four-wheel drive or MR car. The BMWs and the Mercedes is really expensive. How about the RUFs then? The technically Porsches. Ooh, no. Wasn't expecting them to be that expensive. Volkswagen just make front-wheel drive cars at the time? Yeah, not even the V6 one is... Damn. TVR is probably going to be ridiculously expensive. Well, not that expensive, but it's still unaffordable. Okay, then Jaguar. Europe just manufacture front-wheel drive cars. Oh, there we go. The TT is not that bad. 221 horsepower. 210. 261. Also weighs 1.5 tons. Where the S4 was considered as a touring car. Again, this is a massive investment. I might have to save scum if I buy this one. It's too expensive. I didn't realize that. I thought I could afford this. That means the S4 is the only affordable one out of these anyway. Oh man. Because I fear that I'm gonna buy this and then I'm gonna lose the first race and then I'm just gonna be... Oh yeah, I'm done. Grind back the money. Because a four-wheel drive car is the one that I'm gonna have to build to be really, really strong. That is the first step towards the really, really powerful cars. $345. I guess I better check still if I can find anything better. Renault, my old friend. I don't remember how many times I've opened Renault during this playthrough. Nope, they're just front-wheel drives. Maybe it is that Audi S4 is the one. Now you better be able to fit a turbo, otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble. Yes, okay. And also it raises it massively. How far can it go? 496. Okay, well this is the one then. 323. Oh, memory, please don't. I think that should be underneath it. $70 to my name. Yeah, it's underneath it. Now the question is, can I control the car? Because this is now gonna be a heavy car with a turbocharger on a street circuit, on a tight street circuit. So it's not at all impossible that I'm just gonna cream it into the first corner immediately, into the walls. Whoa, my god, this is fast. My brains went into the rear seats and the acceleration. Oh my goodness. This is definitely in the mid game now. Yeah, the drivability is about what I expected. Oh my. Fun fact, this song is the only song in the game that will apparently trigger YouTube's copyright system. But apparently it doesn't matter because I got because on my VODs, this one I had a notice on this one, but it just said that its usage is allowed. So probably just because it is in a game from fucking the year 2000. I guess that fact was anything but fun. Oh, that went surprisingly well. I wasn't expecting that to be that easy. S4 is a beast. Oh, there was an S3 in this one too, okay. Let's see. Because that was 345 horsepower, so it might not be Legacy Wagon. Oh. Interesting. Sell. I have no use for you, good sir. Most of the, I mean, it's interesting how they didn't write the price cars are quite poorly, like, I don't know, distributed, I guess. Because in GT4, like, almost every price car you get is usable for something. Like, you can almost... I wonder, it might be possible to clear the game with just price cars in that game. Which, of course, it's both a good thing and the bad thing. Because the bad thing is that you never buy cars, so you never see the rest of the hundreds of cars that are in the game. But the good thing is that there's an actual feeling of progression. Here it feels like I'm just getting random shit cars that I just sell. Only like 3 of the cars I've gotten so far have been useful in any way to me. Like, I know that the way the cars you get are usually like 90% of the time they're unobtainable by any other means. But I guess it's because I'm a pragmatist that it doesn't really, it strikes me as pointless. Yeah, this track is crazy. There would never exist such a racetrack IRL ever, because it just jumps so much. It's a very video game track. Like, I guess it's, I don't know, I think it's like loosely based on Seattle IRL. But yeah, those jumps on the sloped streets are just insane. And now that I have this fast of a car as well. Yeah, for me to have any chance of this, I need the better tires. It's interesting, plus, like, Rome and Seattle are usually like the one. Oh, here's the chicane I was thinking of, so it's only the long version. Alright. Because Rome and Seattle are comparable in that both have a long and a short version, and they're both like city circuits. It's interesting how a long Seattle is like a lot longer than short Seattle, while Rome long is only like a few corners longer than short Rome. And it's like definitely very, very different. Short Seattle is like mostly tight corners, where like long Seattle is like these long straights and jumps and shit. Well, like Rome short and long are pretty much the same, except that in Rome long there's a hairpin corner, where it's not, doesn't exist in the short one. It's mostly 90-degree corners in the short Rome. This one also apparently restarts the song. I'm gonna have to try to do this. Well, that worked surprisingly well. Oh, that was too late. No! Why? Physics! Come on, that was not even slightly realistic! Oh, come the fuck on! What the fuck was that? Come the fuck on! He punted me 90 degrees to the side! Really? It was several thousand on that. That one is definitely doable, but I need more better parts. More and better parts. That's not the right city. What was the worst thing about that? But pretty much that it didn't turn. Diet. Can I do the second diet too? Not if I want the tires. I don't think the carbon fiber is enough to impact. I don't think it impacts it more than the sports tires do. I like how the text in this one doesn't like it doesn't say that it's guaranteed. It says that fitting high performance tires is said to be one of the more effective ways of improving the driving performance of the car. It's like the rumor goes that apparently if you put better tires on, it drives better. So it's not, I don't know if they're just, this is just like Michelin and Pirelli bullshitting me that it's gonna get better, but I think it should drive better. One would hope. Yeah, I also like how it like, I guess it's just because of the guy who is like the boss of this. Like he's a really car guy, so it has to specify that you get like support from here on out if you buy those tires. That it's not just you don't buy one set of tires, but it's more like you have a contract with the tire manufacturer. It's the small details. It drives much better now. Yeah, not even the best tires in the world could just stop that one. I came way too fast though. Something I have not considered is doing the race modification on one car. I could probably do that, because if I recall correctly, it increases the performance massively if you do that. But of course then it counts as a race modified car and it no longer qualifies in some races. Yeah, this race is actually doable now. I don't have to try to do some stupid tactics. That was more like an actual racing line. It's interesting how the four-wheel drive cars behave more like how you'd expect them to do, like expect a car to do in other racing games. The rear-wheel drive cars, they just like the infinity spin is crazy, and the front-wheel drive cars, they just it just feels like sometimes it feels like they just do whatever. Oh, no, 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 okay. Thankfully, everyone else did the same stupid shit I did. There we go. New car. Nismo 400R preceding model. Oh. Well. This car is the first car that is grindable. Because it sells for 20,000 credits. Which means that from that race, I can do 26,000 credits per race. But at the same time, it is 393 horsepower. So this is also better than the car that I just drove. Yeah, moolah indeed. So I'm not going to sell the first one, at least, because this one is the first car that is snowballing. This one is pretty crazy. I'm gonna just do this race again just to double check that I can actually 294. Was it actually? It wasn't above it. No, it wasn't. That I do get it. I think that it was so that every single car award that you get in this game is infinitely repeatable. The single time reward cars were introduced later. As an example, in GT4, oh my goodness gracious, it starts with a turbo. In GT4, you get a car for getting your license, and then you get another car for getting gold in every license test. But you only get them once. Interesting. The acceleration isn't the best. I wonder if this car would serve me well as a rally car. I haven't done any rally events yet because you have to buy off-road tires to do them. Or maybe the A4 would be a good rally car. Man, it sounds so mean. I love the engine sound on this car. It sounds like it's going to like throw you into a wall as soon as it stops. Or well, I guess it doesn't stop. It's a good car. I just have to get used to driving it because it drives very differently to the A4. The A4 was more like high speeds and then just slide through the corner. This one's more sophisticated, while also at the same time being much more crazy. It's more sophisticated in the way that it really doesn't like sliding. It doesn't like to be sliding. It slides uncontrollably. But it's also more crazy in that it starts sliding easier. That race was almost more difficult with this car than it was with the A4, but also isn't preceding spelled preceding? Is it? There's there an I in it there? Oh, it is a different color. I thought that might happen. I like this one more. So this one goes bye-bye. 20,000 credits. I'm almost back to where I was before I bought the Audi. The question is, how much can I upgrade it? Because it's already a Nismo model and it was obvious that it already had a turbo. Wait, what? Can I put another turbo in it? Hum. I can push this one to the moon. $529 horsepower. I have to check what the race limits are, because that was the third one. That was the third. I have to get an IAA license for that. 690. Yeah, okay. And what was the limits for the Gran Turismo League? That's just a measly 295. Okay. What's the limits in the European Pacific Leagues? 591. I'm guessing that car is gonna be the one I'm gonna drive these ones with. That's very annoying how it doesn't say what the opponents are. Oh, it says what the opponent is, but it doesn't say. I guess I can check that out. Focus rally car. Escort rally car and focus rally car. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Focus Rally car is 299. Oh, interesting. The Escort Rally car isn't even for sale, so that has to be a special. That has to be a You have to win it from a event. It's a prize car. The Focus one is 300. I guess technically I could slap on some dirt tires on the Audi. It's gonna be absolutely crazy, but it's worth a shot. Because it's 323, so it's a strong car. Unless, of course, they're super duper expensive and I can't afford them. No, they weren't that expensive, alright. Dirt tires. Let's see if I can do some rallying too. I do not remember what those ghost types were. Oh really, that just stopped my car. Come on, physics. Half a mind to restart this already. Feel cheated by that. Damn it. And I probably would have won if it wasn't for that fucking corner that stopped me. Oh really, you get nothing if you lose? That's unfair. That's so unfair. That was a waste of money. That was a big waste of money. Oh, there's Pikes Peak in this game. Forgot about that. I'm gonna try that one. Red RS200. That's pretty much blasphemy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah, this was before they asphalted it. Nowadays it's asphalt. This whole thing. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's not happening. There are specific Pikes Peak cars in this game too. Like, except for example that one, the Escudo Pikes Peak, which is pretty much the best car in the game. That's the car I used when I beat the game last time. I used the Escudo. It is ridiculous. Hello, Astract. I remember this game being so damn hard. Well, it is if you don't know what you're doing, like stacked against you. I guess it does stack against you in the way that I was a child, I know it. It stacks against you in the way that the rubber banding is quite crazy. Oh really? This one's too hard. The rubber banding is designed the way that it actually gets more difficult if you're in the lead. When you start the race, the cars are slower than you, or the rubber banding is in your favor. And if you lead the race into the last corners, they will catch up to you. I guess it's to like give every race a more like tense conclusion. But I've noticed that they will catch up to you in the last corners. So it's pretty much you have to build a big lead until the last corners, and then you just have to hold the last corners. Unless of course you just have such a big power advantage that you can just stomp them. Why did I wait a minute? That wasn't the last one that I checked, was it? Because this one I could have entered with the better car. I'm gonna go back. I have to go back because that wasn't the one I was thinking of. What was that? Oh, that was the 80s Sports Car Cup. That was the one I was thinking of, yeah. Special Stage R5. Because this one I can pretty much... with the Audi, I can just pretty much drift around the corners. It's also really stupid that I can just pick whatever car I want and enter a specific model type race. For example, I used a fucking race car to win the convertible cup. But I guess it wasn't until Gran Turismo 4 that they put in those restrictions. That you actually have to have the race, actually have to have the car type. Oh god, this one's really flickery. Oh, this is the long version. Okay. I never remember which one is which. Okay. I have to do some better racing lines if I want to win this one. Whoa. The braking points, what are those? Oh boy. This car is so slidey that I have to hold my breath every time I turn into a corner. On the quitter's brake. Brakes are there for people who can't slow their car enough by sliding. Oh, this probably will go down to the last corners. Now that I know that this is a bitch, I'm gonna slow down more here. I have a big ass pop-up in front of my face, but I think the rest of the course is a straight line. Go away, fences, I'm not gonna update you. There we go. Yeah. Wait, it's 3 laps? Wait, what? All the other races so far have been 2. Alright, well, I guess we're doing one more. I'm so ready to be done with it already. Yeah, 10-second improvement, yeah. Considering that lap 1 was like the first lap I've done on this track in like 10 years. I think like at least 8 of those 10 seconds was just rust being taken off. Oh man, this guy has the inside. Oh my god, are you serious? I'm gonna lose on that? Oh, fuck you. Oh my fucking god, go fuck yourself! Oh my fucking lord! 0.04! Cock. And there was a lot of cash in that one. 5,000 for placing second. I wonder how much it would have been for winning that one then, because usually the other races were 5,000 for winning, or like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 for winning. So that had to have been like at least maybe 10 grand for winning or something. I have to check. Well, I should open to the same screen so it's easy to see. It was 7 grand for winning. I feel so old thinking about what a hot ticket item memory cards were for the PS2 when it came out. Yeah. Memory cards. Oh, I am happy that they are not a thing anymore, but at the same time, it's pretty... So I decided to only make like 15 of them for some reason. Oh, was it like that? I've completely forgotten about that. Cause I didn't have a PS2. I had an Xbox, but my cousin had a PS2. I have a PS2 now, but I at the time. It was a Then they started dropping like candy. Yeah, because I do remember that there was a lot of different memory cards, and there were like different sizes of them as well. At the time, there were like the 8 megabyte and the 16 megabyte versions. It's funny because nowadays you can get modified PS2 memory cards that have like 256 megabytes of space on them. I have one modified card that has the open boot on it, so I can actually run what is the best way to say? I can run personal backup copies of games, and I can also run games off USB as well on the PlayStation 2, which is, I still think that is so cool to be able to just plug in a USB stick to the PlayStation 2 and be able to actually run games off of there. Feels like some kind of wicked time travel. Was it the N64 that used slots for saving units instead of like megabytes? I think the PS1 and the PS2 also used the slots, but one of them did. Yeah, PS1 and PS2 also had slots, but I mean it was technically megabytes. The PS1 had the boxes thing where everything used an X amount of slots, where the PS2 had like, it was just like these, you had like every icon and then they said how many megabytes it took. So you could actually, but the PS1 was the visual representation of it, where you could actually see the slots fill up, and when it was full, then the actual card was full. I do not know what the N64 did. Only one of my friends had an N64, and it was like extremely rare here for someone to have a Nintendo. For like at least where I lived, I didn't know anyone who had an NES or an SNES. Oh, you were an N64 kid, I see. Yeah, I did not know anyone who had an NES or an SNES, and only one of my friends had an N64. It was only after the GameCube and up that people actually started buying Nintendo products here. But yeah, I have multiple friends who have as an adult bought a used NES or an SNES, so like they've become collector's items more because people didn't have them. The games were kind of shit for the N64 in my opinion. Only a few gems. Yeah, I mean the N64, the games on the N64 the exclusives were pretty good. I guess the original Super Smash Brothers was played like a crazy amount, and like Pokemon Colosseum. Colosseum? Was it Colosseum? The one? Was it? Which one's Stadium and which one's Colosseum? The one on the N64, no matter. Yeah, the SNES was like I hadn't played that much SNES. I guess Earthbound is pretty much the only one I have played. I'm gonna try that. Oh, that's the IB license? I need that one. Okay. Smash Perfect, Dark, GoldenEye, Mario Party, and Kart. Yeah. Yeah, Super Mario 64, right? Yeah, actually, the thing is, I have never played a Super Mario 64 on an actual Nintendo 64. I have played Smash and Mario Party of those things. But for example, Perfect Dark and GoldenEye I've never played, even though I am a big first-person shooter dude. But it's like no one ever had them. So. Red Rock Valley, 10k. Okay. I have 4 N64s and half assembled state in my basement from trying to build handheld. Interesting. Why did you try to build one from... I got stuck on the power supply. Interesting. Why did you try to build one from existing N64s? Because, I mean, technically, there exists already so many ways to do that. To build, like, handhelds. Because, like, for an example, running a... I have a RetroPie, and that is already powerful enough to run N64 games. I don't want to emulate to like electronics channels. I see. Yeah, I've learned from experience that if someone says that they don't want to emulate, that I'm not going to pry any further. I've talked to a lot of people who for some reason have that as a sore thing. I like the idea of sticking a game card in the back of it. Ah, okay. I see. I don't mind emulating on PC, just a little thing's fine. It's just not for the project. Okay. Alright, yeah, so it was pretty much just a hobby thing. I get it. Because the RetroPie was also pretty much a hobby thing, because I built it. It was the fun idea of having just this little thing, because it's the size of a wallet, and yet it can run everything from like NES to SNES to PS1 to Game Boys to the N64. Crazy little thing. Oh, is that the same car that I have? At least it's another. Jesus Christ, I remember this game. Hello, Suspiana. Gran Turismo 2. See if I can do the cheatsy doodles lines here. Yeah, I can, pretty much. Crazy to think that this game is like 23 years old at this time. My dad played this on the PlayStation 1 with a steering wheel. Oh, cool. That's really rare to hear that someone had the steering wheel for the PS1. At the time, it was almost rare to have a steering wheel for the computer, so to have one for the PlayStation 1 is really rare. Oh, this one's also 3 laps, I have to remember that. Man, that was a really good corner. Yeah, I had the steering wheel and the paddles for gas and brake, yeah. Cool. Really cool. Because I remember Gran Turismo was one of the first games that was like actually like designed to be played with a steering wheel, because it was a racing simulator. Like, of course nowadays it's like you can nowadays of course it's nothing like a simulator, but at the time it was the closest thing to a simulator. Considering that the dude that had designed the original Gran Turismo, and of course he's designed all of them, but like when the guy designed, because I can't remember his name, but when he designed the first game, he had driven every single car that was in the game. He had driven himself. I don't remember if that's true for the other ones too, but at least it was true for the first game, that he had personally driven every single one of the cars. And there was a lot of cars in the first game already. Oh, that was a bad corner that caught up with me. Holy cow, that Supra came fast! Oh, this is gonna be Clench City in the last corner of the next lap. Oh boy. Oh god. I should have maybe bought the sports tires for this car before I tried to do this. But like now that I've actually gotten to the point where I have cars that have 300 horsepower, it's like such a different place to be. Oh. Oh man, that Supra is rapid. Okay, that was pretty good. Yeah, I think that was it. Is that a Maserati? Might be. Nice. Yes. 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 No, it's an XKR. Yeah, right. Yeah, they look kind of similar. My mom told me Dad got sick to work a few times to take him and play F1. That's a nice move. Hey, I got a car for that too. Nice, nice, nice. I guess apple doesn't fall a long way from the tree. Talking about me. I didn't call in sick, but I remember when Cyberpunk came out, I had taken days off from work just so I could play it. I have called in sick to play Apex. Nice. Damn, an actual race car. That's the first race car I get. 125,000. Okay, this is the point where the game starts snowballing with cash. Just the fact that you can just rerun that race and always get a car that costs $125,000. That means I'm gonna get like the actual race nets you 10,000, but this car nets you 125,000, so you can just net $130,000 every time you win that race. Damn. Cash ball, and indeed. That was like 400 horsepower rear. How high did this go? Hey, damn, I could probably try this one then. I'm gonna immediately try that. Doesn't give me like any cash, but I could probably, hopefully does give me a better car then. I'm probably just gonna be spinning it like a top though. But it's worth a shot. Worth a shot. After that, I probably... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. If this is 400 horsepower, I wonder if the others... No, I'm the only race car on this track. is this flickering so much? Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. Oh man, this doesn't want to turn. Holy cow, this is way faster. So this is probably one of those, like, where the performance doesn't just lie in the horsepower. The performance lies in how well it uses those horsepower. A nice casual drive, bouncing off the corner, slapping the guys who beat you last time. Yeah, pretty much. Too bad that this is like too strong. Otherwise, I'd run that race again with this car. But I think that was like 390 horsepower, right? And this is over 400, so. Like I feel like I could probably, on the second lap, I could probably go into the pits and still win. Interesting thing about this car is that it's rear-wheel drive and yet it still doesn't spin. I was expecting to be like every second corner I was going to do a 360. Instead it's the exact opposite where it doesn't even want to turn. Only 2 this time, yeah, I checked. It seems that it's depending on which page on the special events it's on. So if it's on the first and the second page, it's 2 laps, but if it's on the third page, it's 3 laps. And on the 4th page, it's the crazy event, so that all bets are off on those ones. Like, for example, there's the 500, the Gran Turismo 500 or whatever it's called, is on the 4th page, and I know that one, at least one of them that runs on the high-speed ring is 5 laps. I know that because I've run that event a million times, because my brother and I had the same save when I was a kid, and he had somehow unlocked the Suzuki high Pikes Peak car, which is just like, it's just so broken, it's so fast, it's ridiculous. And you could, like, the only negative about it is that it doesn't really want to turn. But if you run it on an oval, you could just pretty much pin the you can just pin the throttle, and you get 50,000 credits for winning the race, and you get a car that sells for, was it 100? I don't know if it was 100,000 or 500,000 or whatever it was, but it sells for a ridiculous amount. So you can just like get so much cash so quickly in that race. Yeah, I got a car again from that one. It's just this car is it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like how I was complaining that I didn't get any cars anymore. That I didn't get any price cars that was worth anything, and immediately after that rant, I started getting these crazy cars. I guess it was designed to like hit that fever pitch at that point. Alright. So is it worth anything, that new car? Nismo 270 or probably not then. 264. New. That's not worth anything. Dyson Sylvia. $413. That was on the 3rd page. It was that one, yeah. No, that's 345 maximum, so I couldn't enter that one. But this one, unfortunately. There is a deep first race which is 443 in the Sports Car Cup. I'm gonna gonna try that one. I got so excited now that I have this car that's so fast. So this one's probably gonna be 3 laps then, unless it's because it's so... Deep Forest is a longer track, so it could still be 2. Yeah, it's still 2. Oh my god, you can do... Oh my god! Does it have turbo lag? Holy shit! Like, when it starts, when it just goes from 0 to like 80 kilometers per hour, it doesn't really go that fast. But then when the turbo kicks in, it just fucking goes. Holy! The same problem still exists, though, that doesn't really want to turn. I could probably... yeah, through 3. I don't really know why that tree is just basically on the track. That might be some emulation issues. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh my god. It just keeps accelerating. Yeah, that was this is about what I expected from the car, but let's go. Graphics 10 out of 10, yeah. It is that's what happens when you run a 23-year-old PlayStation 1 game on your PC. I'm not sure though, it might have been like that in the original as well. But the game actually does look better because I'm upscaling it. So it does look better than what it did originally. Yeah, the frame rates are excellent. Ooh, almost lost it. That corner's scary. Here's where I spun last time. Hopefully I won't do it again. Almost did it again. There we go. Man, this car is really fast. This is probably the car I'm gonna use then for the European Championships, or the Continental Championships, because it's like I don't know how many more races I can do on this level with this. Let's see what that one gives, because I don't know what I can expect from that level. Could be whatever. ZZ3? Wait, what's that? What is that? It doesn't weigh anything. Interesting. That's the first MR car that's actually maybe worth something. I have no idea. EE3. I guess it does look like EE3. I would otherwise agree with you, but except for the fact that it says ZZ3 down there, ZZ3. I don't know. This might be quick though, because it might be quick because it doesn't weigh anything. Even though it says it's weak, but it's half the weight of a Clio. So I can feel like 2 people could probably lift this car. I wonder what it weighs in comparison to a Mini Cooper. And the answer is no, it is not quick. This is probably more like a collector's car then. Oh, well, I guess it does have top speed. It is catching them. Oh, but it doesn't have the turning radius of anything. Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, no. Nah. That one's going to the resellers. $12K. You can have it. I don't want it. I could also check what is the, now that we have that core that is this fast. Oh, but it requires these licenses. Oh, what's the All-Stars? It's, I think was it that one? Yeah, it was that one. This first one is the one I was talking about. Super Speedway, yeah, it's 50,000 credits for winning it. And then you get a car that you can sell for a lot of cash as well. And it's just an oval. Like, what is it, 5 or 8 laps in an oval? So it's like, that one you can just grind for money in the late game, and then you buy like a $2 million really fast car and then win the world championship with that. Yeah, I probably have to do like do the other license tests if I wanted to do those then. There's also a special stage R4, R5 here. It's 493 horsepower. Is Viala here? Is she not? I'm rather surprised. This mini map. Yeah. No, I love the city soundtracks. The American one specifically is why I went to this one. South City. It's interesting how it differs in the Japanese version and in the European and American version. It's different which city is which. They've actually switched them around, which I find really fascinating. This is of course the European version. So in this one, North City is Northern Europe, West City is Southern Europe, South City is America, and East City is Japan. Where I think it was in the Japanese version, East City is is America. Was it North City that was Japan, West City that was Northern Europe, and South City that was Western Europe? Well, like not Northern Europe, but Central Europe and Southern Europe. And then in America, I don't remember which way it was, but I think that was also different. I find that very fascinating. I'm gonna try to do this again. Violet, are you here? Alright, I'm gonna do it myself then. Alright. Yeah, but it's getting late. It's getting late, so I'm gonna cut this one here. Thanks you everyone for coming. This will be the last game that I played in the old games block. I don't know if I'm just gonna stream tomorrow. I'm hoping that I have the energy to stream tomorrow, but if I don't, then I'm gonna do it on Saturday. Also tomorrow, the Hungarian Grand Prix weekend starts tomorrow, so I'm gonna be watching that too. But from the next stream onwards, I'm gonna start playing the next one, which is F1 Manager 22, which I'm then gonna be playing up until the release of F1 Manager 23, which will be on the release date of it, the deluxe edition of it, which is the 27th of July. Yeah, so I look forward to that if you're interested in watching F1 cars. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming. Good night, SB. I didn't find it one to rate, so I'm just gonna end it. So, see you all later. Bye-bye.